All right, everybody. I'm going to post my second video. I came up with a name since I did my last video, Beekeeper Sports Cards. How about that? And yes, I am actually a beekeeper. It's something that I enjoy doing. I've produced some amazing honey, and but this is one of my passions as well. This is all my sports cards that I used to go really actively involved in the 70s and 80s, and took a break like everybody else and back in it. Had a son, he was involved in the sports cards, and now I'm back into it. But anyways, last video I did 5 card openings of the 2023 Topps T206 High Series. I ended up getting 55 cases. I've got another 15 down there that I haven't opened, another 15 in a box. I opened 16 my first round, and I did 5 on my last video. So just for those that didn't see my last video, some of the things that I'm doing is after I'm sorting through my cards, I'm putting everything in sleeves, and I'm alphabetizing all these cards. I'm putting them in card protectors. These will probably end up, at some point in time, in years from now, they'll probably be sold. I want to show these videos right here. These cards, let me get this out of the way. These are probably my best finds so far. These are the cards that have the interleague backings. These are the ones that are blank. You can see that I've got 1 here, I've got 2. On the next one, I end up having, let me get to my, I've only got 2 of these cards. These are the Tolstoys. Again, so far I've opened up 16 plus 5. I've opened up 21 boxes, and these are my best cards so far, my 21 boxes. I'm just going to quickly go through these. These are the cards, and I do wear gloves on both my hands. These are the cards that I really, really like. These are the called the wood backs, wood paper stock. Really like these cards. Then I ended up having, these are the sweet Caporals. You can see I'm getting a little bit more. Then I have the gold border, like those. Then you start getting into, these are the Carolina Brights. These are some pretty nice cards on the Carolina Brights. And then you can see the stack gets a little bit bigger. You start getting the Morton. These are all the Mortons. I'm not going to go through each one of these, don't worry. Then you start getting into the different backings of the Uzits. You can see a decent amount of cards, and then I won't go into these. This big stack right here, these are all of the Polar Bear. And then this big stack right here, these are the Piedmonts. Here are the autographs that I pulled out of the last cards. And I did pull these on the far right. These are the cards that are the inserts that have a different variety than the regular cards. You see I've got a Turner, I've got a Freeman, I've got a Volpe. They are all different variations. So let's go into these and let's see what we get on these five boxes. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more than I did on the last video. All right, I'm going to put my other glove on real quick, and let's jump into it. Now, what I also mentioned on my last video is I went ahead to save time. What I do is I cut with my X-Acto knife. I cut the plastic, and I like keeping the box. At some point in time, I may end up just giving away cards or just keeping them, and I think they're kind of neat. So to save time, I went ahead and I did that X-Acto knife with all of my cards, and then I also have already opened these, but I have no idea what's on the inside. So just to still keep it fun for me and for everyone, that's the way that I do it, just for speed purposes. So let's go through these 5 boxes. This is my second video, and let's go through these cards, see what we get. Hopefully we get a couple more autographs. I still have not received one of the one of one cards. And again, my gloves are actually really clean. It looks dirty because I do a lot of kind of the dusting on some of the boxes. But anyways, these are clean gloves. The first 2 cards are the special inserts with the backs. Well, there's a Piedmont. So there's our first Piedmont. And then the second one will be an Uzit. Okay, so Piedmont and Ooze It. I'm going to keep these upside down so I can know what I can go through. All right, and then we go through the basic cards. Already an autograph again. How about that? Look at this. Max Fried. I mean, that's, the autographs are starting to come in now. All right, super happy about that. Put that there. Castillo, Gehrig, Bello, Correa, and Scherzer. And I think all these backs are all the same. I'm not going to check all these backs right now. I'm just going to assume that all these backs are the same. So I'm going to set my cards off camera, but I'll zoom in later so you can see where they all are sitting. Here's my second one. This will probably be the polar bear. Nope, another Ooze It. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. Turner. Justin Turner. Okay, this is one that has the All-Star background. So they're kind of neat. This is my All-Star stack. I have it off camera right here. This is my All-Star stack that I've got from the first 21 boxes. So I'm just going to set my All-Star over here because I don't want to mess with my cards. There's a Piedmont. So these are all out of order a little bit. There's Gorman. I'll just go through these fast. Make this video a little bit faster. Duran, Garcia. I think he does steroids, is my opinion. But I don't want to make false accusations that that dude's just too ripped. It's just too incredible. All right, so all the backings are the same. Okay, there's the second. Let's go to number 3. Oh, yes. See, I love these Ty Cobbs. I hope, if that's a blank or, boy, it'd be great if it was a one-on-one. Let's have a special back, a limited back. Polar bear. Dadgummit. Well, can't win them all. Here's the Piedmont. There we go with some Crone. These are pretty cards. I think that these are going to be pretty popular. So I got a total, in case anybody wants to know price-wise on these, I got a total of 55 boxes, and they are $60 a box, so you can do the math. And once I got them, I ended up ordering another. Coincidentally, when I received them the other day, I went to the Topps website, even though they sold out right away, like a couple of weeks ago. When I went to the Topps website 2 days ago, there were a few more available, and I picked up another. I think it's another 7 cases that come in 5, so it's another 35 boxes. So I've got a total of 85 boxes of these cards that I'm going to be opening up. There's Polar Bear. Let's do it that way. So, you know, I'm sure it's probably stupid in some regards, but if you get a couple of really nice hits, and you know what, if it makes you happy, then so be it. That's what life is all about. Here's one of the Seattle backdrops, or the All-Star backdrops. And there's a Simeon and a Gonzalez. And again, I think all these are normal backs. One of the things that I was doing, which, not to get nostalgic, but as I'm putting, you know, some of these basic cards in the sleeves, I'm thinking, you know what, there's a likelihood that I may never pull these out of the sleeve, so they go immediately from the box into the sleeve, into the card protector. I don't know how long I keep them, but there's a high probability that these things will be sealed in their cases for the next 10, 15, 20 years, that nobody will ever take them out. It's really kind of cool. And so what I did, it's also said on the first video, I'm not going to repeat it every box, but I save all these packages, seal it back up. I'm gonna put all of them in the box, keep them in the attic, and at some point in time, it'd be a nice little gift to be able to give somebody. You know, if you got the space, attic, you know, if they rot away or if somebody, and we end up throwing them away at some point in time, fine, but keep them nice. All right, so let's set this out here. Let's go to box number 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm 9 minutes into it, so I'll pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, here comes box number 2. Box number 2, packet number 1. I really want a 1 of 1. Really want a 1 of 1. Or a Ty Cobb add back. I don't have one of those yet. Polar bear. I don't want to cover up Ty Cobb. I guess Ty Cobb you get covered up. Castillo, this has got to be the Piedmont. Okay, now we're getting into the normal routine. Yep, Riley, Freeman, Clavin, Mullins, Wheeler. I think this video is a little bit better quality. I'm zoomed in. I looked at my first video I posted. LeMahieu. Okay, nothing too fancy in that box. Actually kind of disappointed me. Here's box 2, pack 2. They come in 4 packs. 4 of these inside of each box. Perez, come on, be something good. Carolina Brights. Looking at the computer, 1 out of 12 boxes is where we get the Carolina. So how do I want to do this? Sorry, pardon my hands for a second. I'm just going to start stacking these. Carolina Brights. And you have Galen, which is a Piedmont, and Correa, India. Really, really neat looking cards. And then Wheeler, that's his base card. Green. When I come up with Turner or Freeman or Volpe, I'll show what those cards look like. Okay, there's box number 2. Okay. Go to box 2, pack number 3. This is Mitchell, another polar bear. This is going to be our Piedmont. And then we start getting into our basics. Perez, Grissom, Montero, Soto, there's the all-star background. Diaz, Hunter, Steele, Rodriguez, and Williams. All basic backs. I'm just gonna keep my stacks here. This is pack number 4. There's Hanger, polar bear. There's Piedmont. And we start getting our basic McLean, Trout, Thompson, Mateo, Weimer, Villar, and Cabrera. Still looking for that 1 of 1. That will be nice when I finally hit those. Certainly it's gotta be in one of all these. Let's see where they end up. Okay, let's go to box number 3. Box 3 of 5. And here we go. There's Singer with another polar bear. There we go. Look at, we got an auto. Oh, we go to our Piedmont. I gotta get these out of the way. I want to put these up on. Let me do it this way. What's the best way to do this? Certainly don't want to damage them. So I'm just gonna keep it like this. All right. Julio Rodriguez. Nice setup. Really nice setup. That's going to go into one of those penny sleeve pretty quickly. Corbin Burns. Chase. Glavin. Diaz. Rivera, excuse me. Rodriguez. Okay, that was pretty good. Still looking for the 101. Waiting for my 101 to come in. There's India, polar bear. And here's a Piedmont. Then get into our basics. There's my Lou Gehrig, Castillo, Smith, Nurse, Hunter, and Murphy. I think it was maybe my Turner. Okay, not bad on that. Let's set them over here. Okay. This is pack number 3 and 3. So box 3, pack 3. Wakefield, come on, be a decent back. Polar Bear. There's Waters, it's a Piedmont. There's my Johnny Bench, Campanella, Carter, Green with the Seattle All-Star, Polano, Lede, Turner, and Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken Jr. What a stud Cal was. Watched a video the other day on him, on his, how many games, I mean, you'll know right offhand, I don't remember how many games that he had for the record, but his final, or when he set the record, that was a pretty neat video they did, honoring his legacy. There's a Polar Bear, Neto, there's Williams, get into our basics. Got Maddox, Galen, so there's another Seattle. Okay, Volpe. Here's one that I want to show. I'm going to pause this for just not pause it, but I'm going to show. So here's the base card, and then here's one of his secondary cards. And there's another one out there that I haven't seen. I haven't seen the All-Star one, but this one is a much more rare card. Obviously, this is a much more valuable card than your base card. So I've only pulled out of all these 21, now 24. I've only pulled 4 of the unique variations. So those mathematicians out there can figure out how rare those are to start getting the variations. So out of 24 boxes, only 4 variations. And then DS. So hopefully we start getting some more of those. So again, I got two boxes left. Keeping pace. So I guess these videos that I'm doing are about 25 minutes. And then I do kind of the summary at the end. So get nice packaging. Go down to our final, these are our final 2 that we have. So let me zoom out just a hair. Okay. Just okay, so I got 2 more, and this will only take probably, maybe a total of 5 minutes to get this wrapped up for everyone that's looking at the clock. Okay. This is box 4, pack 1. Got Cole as a Polar Bear. This is going to be our, this must be an autograph one in here, because here's a All-Star. Come on, let's get an autograph in here. Piedmont, probably not. And then we start getting into Peterson, Hunter. Okay, that one was not too great, but not too bad. Let's go to the stack over here. This is pack number, box 4, pack 2. Stout. Let's get a there we go. This only the second one I've had. This is the Interleague. It's supposed to have 5 copies, according to. So we got the Interleague logo backs, only 5 copies per. So this is a nice one. I really like that. We gotta be careful on it. Keep the corners before I get it in my sleeve. And this will be my Piedmont. And I start getting into the others. Yep, basics. Tista, India, Real Mito, Rodriguez. There's All-Star, goes over here. There's that one. So that was good. Still looking for that 101. Let me get my 101. Come on, let me get my 101. Here's Jimenez. White Sox. Polar Bear. All right, Willie Mays. There's Willie Mays. Piedmont. Yep, Piedmont. It's still okay. Cabrera, stud, Riley, Mateo, Bailey. There we go. Here's my autograph. There we go. That is a rock star. That one is a rock star. Look at that one. Yep. That's the best one. Really good. That's going into a sleeve quickly. And then we've got, that was solid. Okay. So that was, we got number, this is number 4 and 4, fourth box, fourth pack, and then I have one left. There's LeMahieu, Ooze It, Roberto Clemente, another amazing guy. Then we start getting into our basics. Wainwright, Miller, France, Nola, Webb, and old Kirby Puckett. All right, box 4. And then that will be it for this video. Probably do one in another day or two, probably tomorrow. Here, this is the final one, box 5. Box 5, let's do our final 4. Final 4, let's get a 1 of 1. There's green with the polar bear. This will be our Piedmont. And then you get to your basics. Still looking, there we go. Another one. That is unbelievable. Those last two are going to be fairly legit. I think, is this one a little off center? It is. I mean, I can see it left to right. That's the only thing that stinks on this. That one is off center. Dadgummit. Riley, LaRussa, Cole, Volpe, and there we go. So here we got 3 left. Still looking for that elusive 1 of 1. I like this. We're gonna have our wood paper stock of Perez. It's still one of my favorites. I think these wood paper stocks are really good. Solid. Cal Ripken. Let's see, I think we're okay. Let's wrap these up. Don't see anything else in here. Ramirez. And Mountcastle. Okay. Not too bad, other than the wood paper stock. Final 2. Yelich. Carolina Brights. Put that there. Our Piedmont. LeMahieu. Rodriguez. Grissom. Martinez. Olson. Rodriguez. Bailey. Roberto Clemente. Okay, and here comes the final. Put Roberto Clemente on top. Here's our last one. Got Roland as a Morton. This is the first one I have as a Morton back on this one. I think that's that stack over there, far left. So let's just do Morton here. You got nice gold border. And I think got our Piedmont and then everything else. Coming down, there's Cabrera, Green, Seager, Swanson, and there's no 1 of 1s. I'm going to take off the glove, do a zoom in real quick. The main ones. Those are going to be our main items. Waiting for the PSA grade to confirm. There's our other special inserts. And that's where we are sitting. Thanks for watching. Again, please subscribe, like, and I'll keep any suggestions would be great, but I'll keep these going. Thanks for watching. Cheers.